Hi everyone, I'm Amery, the artist in resident here at JSP, the Josephine Sculpture Park, this month of May. This shade sail project for me has been a bit of a shift in the way that I work as an artist. A lot of times I make things that give people the opportunity to act or interact with each other in close proximity, in real time and space. And after this year of the pandemic, I haven't had that opportunity, and so I developed this work as a way to invite some kind of immersive experience outdoors and in a comfortable manner or environment. So my thinking was, or the idea started as a way to create a path of light that people could follow, similar to the way that I would ask people to create lines in a drawing. So I would ask people to interact with each other by following each other's lead, drawing lines on a page. And in this way, I guess I'm seeing it as people having the opportunity to enter the drawing or that type of line. So in my studio, or in my original thinking about this work, the shade sail would be like a drawing that was suspended overhead, and then essentially the sun would be making the drawing on the ground that we or people visiting the park could follow as a path of light. Or you could sit or stand or lie underneath how I'm thinking of it as a suspended drawing and see that same line in the sky. In the fabricating of the piece, in the ways that I was kind of pulling it around and stretching it in order to physically apply the white and the black shape, I saw what the light was doing as the fabric moved. And so now there's been a shift, and I'm not sure where we'll go from here. The shift has been from the horizontal plane to the vertical, and letting the wind kind of dictate and move the line on the ground, in which case following it may be almost like a fool's errand or an impossible task, or I'm not sure about that. So those kinds of discoveries are wonderful, to start with a very clear idea and then have, I guess, the courage to not know what's going to happen next, and just find at least some appreciation for the unexpected. So I'm not sure what will be next. So I could talk a little bit about what this is physically. It is a shade cloth that I've glued a bed sheet to make that shape. So I drew on I spread the bed sheet out and then drew a line with a hose. So that's similar to what's happening with the ropes out here, using objects as drawing tools. And then I made kind of a 2 pencil drawing tool to trace that shape, and then eventually cut that out and then glue that to the shade cloth as the opaque part of the sail. But also, you know, in thinking about the weather or different ways that this will need to survive the elements, I was curious about somehow painting that shape in. So I found that in the case of the black panel, I experimented with different ways of painting that in. So it's like a roof coating used in construction that has a fiber in it. And I think this is a good example of how a lot of times my projects start with an idea, and then my my work is to research different materials or pull from different areas of life, such as working construction or having friends or grandmothers that have taught me how to sew. And then just experimenting. That's what these are over here. My experience so far here has been wonderful. I would say having the time to slow down or be free of other distractions and focus on my work or ideas that I've had in the studio. Having that time has been a huge gift. And also to be immersed in this environment outdoors has been an opportunity to scale up some of my ideas, and also see how they fit and respond to the natural environment. So for my work, especially this work, it's been taking into account the sun, but also learning about forestry or reforestry from Jody, the Sunday nature walk. I started thinking about how impactful sun and shade is on growth and regrowth, and I wouldn't have expected that. So also the community that has come together here has played a big role in how I'm thinking about this work that, months ago was just existing as a maquette in my studio.